Onto the story now. Public Protector Busisiwe Mkhwebane's urgent application in the Western Cape High Court to halt her impeachment proceedings and prevent President Cyril Ramaphosa from suspending her was postponed to May the 18th and 19th. For more on the story, let's now cross live to our colleague Bulelani Phillip. Very good morning to you once again. Bulelani, just what happened, what transpired this morning in court?
Good morning to you, Desiree, once again, and to the viewers at home. Of course, we just got out of that hybrid hearing. It was just a brief hearing, lasted just something over 20 minutes. Basically, the applicant in this case, which is the public protector, has agreed with all the other parties that are cited in court papers that this matter must be postponed to next month in order for them to get clarity on the rescission application that has been made by the public protector before the Constitutional Court. You recall that this matter has been brought to the High Court on an urgent basis, given that the impeachment proceedings against the public protector are set to begin in the beginning of May. The public protector then approached the High Court in order to halt those impeachment proceedings, as well as her impending suspension by the President, Cyril Ramaphosa, because the President had actually written to the public protector to seek her answers or her response on his impending decision to suspend her. But given that this matter is now before the courts, it will now be seen as sub judice. Hence, the judge has actually said that even this High Court application has been influenced by that pending rescission application, and he felt that as the parties had agreed that it's quite important that there be clarity on that rescission application that is yet to be heard by the Constitutional Court. Desiree?
What will this mean, Bulelani, for access to the proceedings, particularly for media?
Well, the last meeting that the Section 194 Inquiry Committee had resolved that the proceedings should actually be open to the media when they begin at the beginning of next month. But you'll recall that at the time of that meeting, the decision was taken to say that this impeachment process would go ahead because at the time that meeting set, there were no formal papers that had been lodged by the public protector. Hence, the committee felt that the sub judice rule would not apply. But given that in the interim and in the passage of time, now that the public protector has actually launched those papers, it would mean that the committee would actually have to reconsider the decision that had taken earlier that the proceedings would go ahead, because I would suspect that under the current circumstances, the sub judice rule would actually apply in this particular instance. Desiree?
Bulelani, we weren't able to see the proceedings. Just give us a sense of her demeanor just as she engages with the process.
Well, the proceedings, as you've said, I mean, they were actually done via hybrid, but of course, there were some of the advocates that were actually in the court itself. The applicant, in this case, the public protector, is represented by Advocate Dalim Bofu, who had said that he had engaged the lawyers of the National Assembly Speaker, as well as those of President Cyril Ramaphosa, together with other political parties that are represented in the National Assembly. And of course, they agreed prior to the sitting of this High Court case that this proceeding should be postponed up until the rescission application has been heard by the Court. The interesting part, Desiree, on this is that there is a full bench of judges that are hearing this matter, and that shows the gravity or the nature of the seriousness of issues that are at stake here. 3 judges are hearing the matter, headed by Judge Nathan Erasmus. So it's quite a topical and quite a serious issue that is at hand here. Hence, I thought maybe the High Court felt that they needed to be a full bench to hear the matter. Desiree?
Thank you so much for keeping us up to speed. We'll be reconnecting, I suppose, in May.
Thank you.
Bulelani Phillip there for you.